more of them than he thought. A quick count said at least 6 women sat around the table. He cleared his throat. "Excuse me, ladies, but I couldn't help overhearing." "Couldn't help?" The obnoxious one cut him off.
"Shut up, Mercedes, and let the handsome man speak,"
another woman scolded, slapping Mercedes on the shoulder.
"Go on. You were saying?"
She flashed Mark a bright white smile, and heavily lashed brown eyes blinked at him. Fighting not to roll his eyes, Mark offered the woman a big smile instead. "Thank you. Yes, well, I was sitting right behind you and couldn't help but overhear that you're celebrating a divorce." "That's right," Mercedes said with a nod, tossing her poker-straight blonde hair behind her with the kind of attitude you would expect from a moody teenager. "Tori here, just separated from Ken, king of the ass wipes, and we are celebrating." She pointed to the cringing brunette in the corner with bright blue eyes and the color of absolute embarrassment staining her high cheekbones. "Well, I'd like to offer to buy your table a round of drinks," Mark went on. "I'm no stranger to an ugly separation and divorce and being hurt, and I wish I'd had a group of friends to rally around me like this when it all went down." Tori's eyes pinned on him. Jesus, she was a stunner. It didn't even look like she was trying, and the woman had the girl next door look down pat. Big, pouty lips, long feathered lashes. And when she finally bestowed him with a smile, although small and demure, it stole his breath clear from his lungs. "I'll cover your tab for the night. Drinks are on me." Well, that came out before he could stop himself. Had the woman in the corner really put that much of a spell on him? "Wow, thanks, dude," Mercedes whooped, her light gray-blue eyes sparkling under the muted pot lights above the booth. "I may have judged you a bit too harshly. Thought you were coming over to tell us to be quiet." You want to join us?" another woman offered. "Mark. Just call me Mark." "Care to join us for a moment, Mark?" She scooted over. "After all, it's the least we can do, since you're covering our tab." "What a tab!" Mercedes chimed in. Mark wasn't sure he liked this woman. How did sweet little Tori know this woman? Were they BFFs? He certainly hoped not. How do you know she's sweet little Tori? She hasn't said a word to you. Yeah, but that dreamy pout and those big wide doll eyes said a lot. Mark sat down next to the woman who offered him a seat, but his gaze remained fixed on Tori. The woman he was sitting next to tapped him on the shoulder. "I have to use the ladies' room, do you mind?" The club music was pumping, unlike a moment ago where it had been low enough for him to overhear their booth, so they all had to kind of yell at each other. The new DJ liked it loud. Just as quickly as he'd sat down, he was back standing up, letting 3 women, because women never went to the restroom alone, vacate the booth. Thankfully, one of those women was Mercedes. "I'm going to order us another round on my way to the loo," Mercedes hollered, donning a fake British accent. That left 2 more quiet girls on their phones and Tori in the booth. And of course, Mark. Tori caught his eye. "Thank you." He took his opening and scooted across the bench seat, leaning in next to her ear so he didn't have to yell. "You're welcome." "So you're separated too?"